Hello, this is Hagan VZ, and welcome back to another Talk and Tell Thursday. I hope this one goes well as all the other ones. I'm gonna quickly check for audio. Hopefully, it's gone well. I'll give it a few minutes for people to join. Yep, audio's working good. And yeah, so there's not really been that much news in terms of Tell news to talk about. Um, there's only been one piece, which was NECA. But even that's still not really turtle news. This week has been a very boring week in terms of turtle content, as literally nothing's happened. Ooh, got Nidia King. Hello. You're the first person. Yay. We'll give it about a minute or two. We'll probably get Evan do turtle news and some turtle questions, I guess. This one will definitely be interesting to see who shows up. But yeah, just give about another minute or so, and then we shall see who joins. Ooh, another person joined. Despio says, "Yo, hello, how are you? Anita, how's you? How's everyone? Um, and yeah, we'll just go about 45 seconds, and then we can do told news. Yeah, how's everyone? Is everyone good? Is everyone okay? Doing good? Um." Dispo says, I'm good. Well, that's really good to hear. Um, yeah. I guess we might just do told news now because, well, there's literally not much to talk about. Um, Dispo says, what's today's topic? I haven't really come up with a topic. It was, this one was very, this one was not supposed to be planned. I was supposed to be doing something else, but then it got cancelled. So just doing this, well, because it's normal time. But today's one is just asking just random talk questions and we can have a real conversation. I'll quickly get back to this. And then it says, I'm good. Oh, that's good to hear. Kieran says, hi. Hello. It's really good to see you back. But yeah, getting back to your Disbury question. I banned off talking about issue 123 just because people who've read it have read it, and we'll be talking about it in next week's stream with the discussion, and we will probably be discussing it, giving it its full time to shine and all that. So yeah, and yeah, so in terms of turtle news, this is literally all that we got. It's the fact that they started shipping the channel, or NECA started shipping their tmnt Comic Con exclusive, the cat lady from Channel 6 News or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Somehow people got theirs, but I've still not got mine. I'm really interested to see if actually it shows up now. Also, some people got their Peace Monster. I'm really interested to see when that rises. That goes down in August, but well, we'll see if that returns. The King. They could have done Three Musketeers, not this action figure. I don't know. I feel like doing the Three Musketeers is very on the nose, and also just really had the in disguise toe. So I feel like that would have been a good option. But but I feel like this is probably the best one to just get how to do the figures that you probably won't want, or not necessarily, and probably ones for even forgotten, like Irma and Burns. But doing this way, I feel like it's a good way to just get those characters out, and probably down the line we'll probably get more. They re-released them. One problem with this set is that I did not release April as a normal one, because that's the one that I need and want the most. Nidia King says, hello Kieran, how are you? And Kieran says, I'm good. Kieran's okay, Kim Potter says, okay, so here's a fun question. If you were told to make a reboot of the Turtles, what would your first season be? Oh my god, I've thought about this for a long time. I've really wanted to do this, make a whole video about this. Because I wouldn't want to make just like one season sort of thing. So I'm gonna like do two sort of ones that so the first one is that it's the four turtles, but instead of Raph is Jenica, because Raph has been separated and working with the Shredder. As season goes on, he learns to wear his ways and all that. That's sort of like one season. That's only because one Jenica introduced. My other one, which I sort of taken it beyond that and made it into like a 5 season sort of thing, which I think would be a really good show. So you had the 4 turtles, and each season you would have two, or maybe like a few villains working together, and they'll be beaten. But the main villain isn't. But the main overall villain is Shredder, but he's not the main one in the first season or the first couple of seasons because he's working for someone else, which I would like to say like Darius Dunn. And then during that, he, I know, like the Turtles defeat bad guys during each season. Some of them join Shredder, and one of them don't, they get killed off. And then one season is just really all about Shredder with the Turtles. There's like the villains in a way, and Shredder takes over like Darius Dunn's position, and then that's when the Turtles come in to stop the Shredder and stuff like that. I did have like a different movie sort of aspect, or like be like same sort of aspect to that. Like I guess you're doing like 3 movies or something like that. And then that last run in tied into it as like the 4th movie. I think that'd be like a really cool way to go around it. And yeah. Nick King. I wrote 2 seasons after April and Casey got married. Ooh, in season 3, 2003. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. You know, maybe we could do that for like a talking to our first, we just write fan fiction. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, that was sort of my plan. I guess it would like the movie would be like the first 2 ones are like that, and then like were defeat villains, and then at the end of the second one, he. Oh no, something like that. I feel like that's where I want the season to go or show will go. It's something like that where Shredder's not the main villain, but then he becomes a villain and stuff like that. I'd also do a few more changes, which I don't know people be too interested in, but I wouldn't make Casey and April like in a relationship. I would make brother and sisters just because I feel like that would be an interesting or good way to get other characters in there, like Angel, Woody, stuff like that, which I think could be a very cool way to get other ones in. And also you can still also keep that like relationship aspect, like arguing all the time. So we wouldn't really lose too much, just you bring more characters in. Nick King. I wrote 3 episodes about playing football, all the Turtles and their friends. That sounds interesting. I'm not too much of a big fan, but that's not football. But that does sound interesting. Yeah, it does really sound interesting. I wonder, like, then again, like, this is a question. Like, if Cassian, like, after did they have Harry Potter? Which one of a proper football? Which one, the proper football or the American cool football? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I mean, that's down to you, because you wrote it, but that's me. I feel like rugby would probably be the best one just for them to tackle people and all that. Yeah, that's something really interesting. It does remind me a lot of like the wrestling episodes and what like the ones where they race each other and all that. It reminds me of that sort of stuff. No, I mean the football with leg. Oh yeah, okay, so the UK one. Okay, that's good. We got not saying that out loud. Yeah. Also found some TV recordings of episodes which were quite interesting that I used to have as a kid. Well, I've never used these ones, but I like the name of my dad like put on the disc. So we got the first one. We got Turtles Fast Forward. Kim Potter. Yeah, but in chat. Yeah, I just blocked him. I cannot be dealing with that. We've got tmnt 1109. I don't know what names. I'm trying to find. Grab my laptop to try and because that's the only way I can watch them. It's interesting what they have on there. We've got Wed Turtles Back to the Sewers. Oh, here's an interesting one. Turtles. tmnt 2. Turtles Back to the Sewers. Turtles. and Nickelodeon tmnt new. So that's gonna be quite fun to watch. Try and figure out what some of these ones are with names like Turtles. I know that it's either season 4 Back to the Sewers or Fast Forward, so that's gonna be real fun to figure out. And yeah, I was just trying because I've been quite worried about some DVDs that I had, like not DVDs but TV recordings, and I'm very scared of them actually being not deleted or anything, but like not being usable just because of how many scratches they have on them. I actually found out that I had yeah, just mute that quickly. No, yeah, quickly. Where is it? Here. So this is what I found. I have the 2003 or the Insane Membrane recording. This is really cool. Kim Potter. So you read anything this week outside of Tales? No. I probably won't be reading anything new just for next 2 to 3 weeks, just because I've got exams and all that, in college and all that. So I probably won't read too much new, but I'm really looking forward to reading that Batman Detective Comics one, which I'm really looking forward to read. But I'll probably give that time so that everything's out the way. Yeah. I won't say if I want to be. I don't want to read more. It's just trying to find the time, I guess. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to January because I found like a few ones which I want to read there. Like was it Silk, Batgirls, Daredevil with Woman Without Fear, because that looks quite cool. What else was there? There was another DC comic. I can't remember what one it was. Really annoying me now because I'm probably going to go back and be like, oh yeah, that one. So, yeah. God, I can't remember what that one was called, and it's really going to annoy me now. Just because, yeah. Actually, I'll try and see if I can find it because, DC January. Because when I was looking at the thing, I was only looking at like issue 1s. Yeah, I could just quickly look through them all. But the thing is, like, not many two of them really sound too special. I'll probably look back on this later, see what it was. Yeah. Kim Potter. I think Batgirl starts in 2 weeks, and the new Batman is in next week. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna. I've got Christmas break in like 17th, so I'll catch up on everything then. I'm really looking forward to reading all that because, yeah. When I was a kid, like maybe 6, I didn't know why Stormy was losing his eye and his body every time. When I got older, it just broke my heart. Yeah, like, I mean, look, watching this episode now, after knowing the fact that what was happening with Scott Williams, it makes this episode even more hard for me to watch. I know like a few people. I don't know how people found this or the what do you call it? Senses found this one. Just go. I understand why, but it took like 10 years for this episode to come out. But you know, the UK, we love horrifying images and all that. But yeah, this is I was very surprised I have this, and I'm actually really grateful for it. I mean, it means nothing because we've got a high quality version now. But yeah, it's quite interesting to have there. Detective is generally okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm not too sure how long I'll read some of these, just because it has to have like a very good punching or like really good storyline to keep me interested. Hotels I'm in with it no matter what. If I get started, I'm still buying it, but I haven't read it since. Oh god, I don't know what issue I stopped reading, but yeah, I started collecting Justice League Infinity. Oh yeah, that's another one I'm gonna start reading. I bought or been collecting the Justice League Infinity comics. I'm really looking forward to those. Yeah. King, I just found I just found the topic. Why don't we talk about the lost episode in season 5 or 2003, episode 6? Okay, yeah, that really works well here. We're talking about lost episode with an lost episode. Actually, I did find some. Where is it? Some storyboards for the episode. Let's try and find it. Because one just although depending where it be is a different question. Because there's this whole site that even had like other ones from like another thing that didn't have them on there. I think this might be the one. Okay, yeah, this is the one with the Rat King episode. Like people do not know about this. You're going to hear about this firsthand and see with your very first eyes something that you will probably never see again. Just trying to see. Okay, no, this one does not have all of it on. Storyboards, action storyboards. Dinner hotels. That's good. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to pause that. All Bay Miller here. Hello. You haven't missed much. We're just talking about lost episodes in season 5, episode 6. But I didn't want to talk about it. I just want to show you some interesting things that you probably don't know about, or if you or some things you might not even have, or you have like very small information about. I didn't know about this until I was just stumbling across it because I got bored in class. But if you take your eye, and let me just cancel that question from Lydia. If you go to official PLR blog, you can find so many interesting things about all 2003 episodes, season 5. Oh yeah, I had to go to that one after as well. King, hello, how are you, Mellow? But yeah, how's everyone? I know that a few people are doing quite good. I will go back to that because there's some interesting things in there. Okay, well, okay. This one here. No, damn it, wrong one. Now, let me quickly change it back. Here, this one. Okay, let me quickly change the size of this. Okay, so you see on here that this does not matter. But when you get down here, you see a brand new storyboard for a Rat King episode that you've never seen. Now, a few years ago, someone across Wikipedia, and there was a new episode on season 4 that's called like Werewolves Come Out at Night, something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if this has something to do with it. So this one just see the truck going into this warehouse, or through front gates, only to find out the Rat King's driving it. Now, Peter Laird did say that he'd wanted more episodes of Rat King, and that's sort of making like a season regular, but well, that never happened. He crashes the lorry or the truck, whoever it is. Then all the rats get out as well as him. He decides to rip off the door, and then just walks off. Yeah, surprisingly, there's no. There is like dialogue. So, bro, I look back on that. And yeah, just gets meat and just puts on his shoulder, and then he just walks off. He walks towards the bowls of the factory. Rax at his heels trying to get other meat. No matter how much you feed a monster, he's always hungry for fresh meat. So I guess this is the tower. Well, I don't know if that's the tower that he was in last time, from episode 4. But yeah, this is probably stuff that you've never seen before because, well, it's not hard to find, but it's stuff I don't normally come across that easily. So I'm guessing this is the intro bit to the episode. Whatever the episode that was called, who knows? But that is pretty cool. I don't know how many other people know about this. I'm pretty sure not many people. But yeah, we do have some storyboards for episode 6 of season 5. I'll quickly just go through the comments. Ben says he's fine. That's good to hear. King Potter. I think one of the ideas was scrapped. I think it could have been fun. Is babysitting their younger selves, even if just for an arc. Yeah, I think it would be interesting and very cool to see. I think, especially if you do that one now, you definitely get all the people like from like Rise thinking like a million screenshots about they're so cute and all that, and then you also get memes and all that. I thought that would work extremely well, and I just kind of I wish I would have done that because I feel like there would have been so much potential there. But it's a shame that we never will get that. But yeah, because it is what it is. Um, the King, they had it, Kieran. I guess they had it in 80s one. I guess that's close as we're gonna get. For Fast Forward season 2, then it got cancelled. Shame. Oh yeah. Oh, no, wasn't that supposed to be the season? Back to Sewer stuff. With that whole stuff. I'm not really sure. Kieran says, I like your idea, but I thought it was after Fast Forward. Idea was scrapped. Yeah, it was supposed to be the season 8, originally season 8, because they're supposed to get Fast Forward season 2. Then we've been that one where it went to where I had the kids and looked after those. Then it would have gone back to a one with Shredder Wars. I think like some of the seasons were scrapped and all that, but something different along those lines. Bemelo, first of all, really needs a second season. Yes, that's what I mean. I have sort of tried to done a little comic from it. Isn't yeah, well, it's debatable how good it is. I mean, I'm not trying to do everything that I plan because well, that would just take way too long. But I'm trying to do a few storylines in there, but it will definitely take a long time. Bemelo, race, damn, but yeah, the bot has been here for another time, so blocked him. Nitty King. We also need it because we need to see some of the fast forward stories end. Yeah, I guess there's not really too many. I guess it's just what do you call it? Just the There is Someone and also the Dark Turtles. Those are like the main big two ones I can really think of. And also I want to say like the Starling Cody one. That's not a really big of a deal, but like really give them something to look forward to. Um, Gimple says, then Trashaton would have been cool to see. In fact, we could have possibly get an RDW. Yes, I would really love to see that in RDW. Oh my god, that would be amazing. But yeah, I think the Triceratron would have been amazing, but I do however feel like maybe it could have taken away from what they're trying to do. Um, I know I love how all there is done, but I feel like Triceratron would have been amazing, but I feel like there's some sort of point you need to get to before it gets a bit too stupid. But it's a really cool idea. I really do hope they bring into the IDW comics. Indicating it'll be it couldn't more couldn't more agree with Kieran. Yeah. Remember that sounds cool. I mean, what doesn't? um, King, we had Space Shogi 2 if there was a Fast Forward season, Fast Forward 2. Yeah, that would have been cool to see. I think it was supposed to be a Leatherhead episode as well. Or I don't know if it was just specifically about Leatherhead, but there was one with him in it, so I think that would have been cool. I think that would be like a lot of things cool. Like I think like seeing like Future in that timeline as well, because he could probably live forever, so that would have been cool to see as well. Um, I guess like the other big one, but like people really complain about saying like, oh, Renette should have been here. Oh, they could have got Renette. Renette could have taken him home and all that. But what I say is that is very taken away from the story, and well, it didn't actually destroy the timeline because it was all supposed to be. Nitty King. Also, we had a episode about Stockman and President Bishop. I think that would have been amazing to see where Baxter ended. Now, this is my problem where Baxter series that episode with Baxter Stockman. I love that episode. I really do enjoy it. I think it's like a really good episode. However, my problem with it is, first off, it destroys the timeline because he leaves Agent Bishop and gets a body. And then you also had the fact that his story arc was ended in fast forward, and was already in a really good way. I feel like really wrapped up Bishop's one as well. I'd say that episode was a really good one to end in those two character arcs. But then that season 7 episode, Hacking Stockman, it ruined it because you just took away what was already there. I know Fast Forward takes away some some story arcs, but to be honest, it doesn't really take that much away. But season 7 just outright went, nah, forget about it. Even though it's the future, so it's not technically gonna be, but it annoys me. Vimla says, "Yep." um, Kimpo's honestly think fast forward style series from RTW. Think a fast forward style series from RTW could be fun. There's a little potential with it. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I bring back Cody and Starling, Sterling. I mean, Cody, you could have him potentially get revenge for tell us what they did with Darius Dunn. I would love to see this and bring back Darius Dunn, the Dark Turtles, Cody, Sterling, Starly, Ishiwashi Gungeons. I know there's all this. This is like a big dream, but Fast Forward is one of my favorite seasons, and we need more of it. It was the last thing I'd do, and my final words on my deathbed would be, "We need more." Bemelo, Batu's didn't talk much about Fast Forward. Yeah, it was okay. I feel like it did a good job of trying to do live ending the season, giving Casey and April a or giving April her no, giving those two characters a final story arc, and I feel like it wrapped up the season really well, but I do feel like it potentially did ruin it a little bit. I mean, Shredder feel like he was just wasted because, oh look, he's come back. Oh no, he's a big threat. Oh no, he's been defeated. Cyberspace is really cool, but it could have introduced another villain there. And yeah, and then also like that's my big problem is like Shredder and Baxter on two problems with the season. Superpower struggle. Don't get me started on that one. I hate that episode for just being the penultimate episode or whatever that was called. Yeah. Nick King says exactly, Melo. Nick King, that's one reason I don't like season 7. Yeah. Oh no, season 7 was okay. I think it just had problems with what it's trying to do and what it actually does. I feel like that's where it gets lost. But there are good stuff in that season. It just probably wasn't presented as well as it could have been. But talking about, let's get back to we want to talk about India with the season 6 episode that was got cancelled. We do have some storyboards. Like here we got ones from the Legend of the Fire Dragon. Where are they? Okay, yeah, here. These all stuff from the whole thing, which is quite interesting. And yeah, so basically, Finn says, "Oh yeah, we've been learning all these powers. And we've been defeated. We need to take this in. We need to take this into consideration when looking forward." So then the turtles here just decide to go off and train when Donnie gets a call to go with April and Casey with to the island and Raph goes with him because he's told you by Leo, and that's basically it for that whole thing. Yeah, I wish I could say there was more, but it's not. Yeah, the part I like about season 7 was when they got back to the cyber world and they had to fight the original Look. Yeah, I think it has good ideas. I feel like episode 1 of that season was quite good with the time traveling aspect. That was quite cool to see. And them fighting different versions of Shredder. I thought that was really cool and like potential of what we could have seen, what we could have. Also like was it Winning Bells and Bites? That was a pretty good episode. Like how they wrap it up and all that. That was a really good way. Pretty sure there's another episode in there, but like, but I can't remember what one it was. Because yeah, I think only episode 13 makes my top 10, I would say, and like episode one that season could potentially make my top 20, top 30, I'd say. Andy King. If you could have talking life with unlimited, oh god, unlimited power. I don't know, pick which I wrote every problem of I saw in every season in all versions. I wrote like 3 pages for season. There's not really that many problems. I don't have that many problems with season 7. No, season 6. Season 4 don't have that many problems. There's only like a few episodes where I be like, I'll just skip. But this one doesn't really. Season 2 I have a lot of problems with that one. Season 1 there's a slight few problems. Season 3 there's a slight few. Season 5 there's a slight few. I wouldn't say there's too many problems, but there's a few in each season. But some more have more than others. I like the episode where the tells when. Oh yeah, that was a really good episode. Really fun one. Yeah, that's a really cool episode. Yeah. Hang on, let's go back to watching the episode. Where is it? Oh, let's have it in the background as well, just because you can. Let's do something else. Have fun with. Maybe I said, oh, I'm with power. Oh, Jesus. Is this really where the string's going? Oh my god. Wow. Thank you. Oh, okay. Looking. There's a problem starting with the eyes and the graphics. The eyes, yeah, they definitely have to have a problem with that. Yeah, it's off-putting, but nothing too breaking. The graphics, I actually prefer the graphics over than the original one. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the original one because it gives that more darker aspect and like DC animated universe aspect, and I do really enjoy it because it looks really cool and amazing. But I think the graphics in Fast Forward and Back to Us, I do like it more just because it's more sharper and cleaner, and you can make out Raphael's neck. I mean, when in every episode, no matter what quality it is you have the episode in, it is a pain to try and find Raphael's neck. Whereas you go to season 6 or 7, you can easily find it. But yeah, I do prefer the graphics in that one just because they look cleaner and sharper, and they're all just a bit more beautiful. But I do really do enjoy the first 5 seasons, but I've got to say that those ones do look better. I don't like Tales Forever one. The free shading that looks weird in them. Bimley, now I just wanted to do that. Yeah, of course you did. Don't want to make me feel any bad. I hate myself anymore. Nicking. It was in there with Ultimate Power, bro. You can't stop it. Well, I can stop it. I can just like not show and not talk about it, but I want to talk about it because even if I don't, I've got no one to talk to. I might just put like a banner up there and say like unlimited power. Oh god, that's not going to go down well in videos that people don't actually know about. Nicking, yeah, they had to remake the graphics because the company said it's too dark. I think that was one reason why. I'm not too sure it was like the main reason. Well, didn't they actually go to like a different company to design or to animate it? Because if that was the case, they probably went with that just so it was pretty cheaper and all that. But yeah, no, if it was too dark, they probably would have changed it way earlier on. Just because they would have had a bigger impact on it or input on it. Because they made this episode like years in advance, like a year to about 2 years in advance. So if there are any problems with it, they probably would have mentioned it. Yeah. Bemo, do you want your channel to be more popular? Yeah. Yes. Who doesn't want their channel to be more popular? I'm trying. Okay. There's a reason why my channel got to where it is, and depending on how you look at it, depending on how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm working on it. I've worked out my best way of getting popular in a way. It'll take some time, but I'm getting there. But yeah, of course, who doesn't want the channel to be more popular? I guess everyone does. And yeah, does anyone have any total questions? Because yeah, we should probably bring this back to tell, shouldn't we? Like, considering the whole thing is about turtles and what we talked about, well, everything besides turtles because of it. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Another King, if I worked with computers in season 7 and 6, but all those goddamn them great scenes in season 1 to 5 were created by hand. Oh yeah, because you could like, I was like, no, because I did actually create some bits by a computer. I did some designs. I'm not too sure how far I went with the computer stuff. With the first 5 season, but because that would have taken way too long to do. Like all these scenes, like one scene at a time, would talk. It would take way too long, especially like stuff like this, where like that would have taken way too long. So I thought some of this stuff would have done by computer. So yeah, but even so, like I thought. I mean, at least you got more episodes or got fast episodes out, depending when you watched episodes. Kim Potter, we talked about scrap tail ideas. Yes. When we talked about fast forward, and yeah, was any like season like early season like 1 to 4? Because there's never really been any mention of those ones like scrapped episodes. Has there been episodes for those? I'm not too sure. There has been. I wanted to say that there is because I mean you always get at least one episode that's scrapped and all that. So I'm pretty sure there is, but I know it's really hard to find out what could have been and all that because you don't really get that. Yeah. Have you noticed that we never seen blood into it? Well, technically we have. Let me quickly. I think we actually have. If I quickly get up in different screen of it, we have seen blood in 2003, or not like blood from a character or anything like that. Where is it? Here. Okay. Let me get the scene with it. Okay. No. Okay. Quickly skip to the bit where it is because I've seen because Agent Bishop he took out the blood for the Turtles to do experiments on. Where is it? Quickly trying to pick it up. Okay. Oh, come on. No, don't freeze now. I need you. Come on. Only working. Please stop loading and work, please. Come on. Okay, well that's taking quite a while for it. Thinking, we've never seen Johnny crying in 2003, have we? Have we seen Leo cry? I've never seen Leo cry. I know I've definitely seen Raph. Has Mikey cried, or is he just more like wiping away a tear? Because I don't know if that really counts or not. Have you seen Leo cry? I'm not too sure if you have or not. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I know you got the scene up with the blood in it. Come on, skit. Hit up Triceratons. Come on. Where is it? Well, I'll skip over it. Okay, I'll skip over it. I'll go to YouTube. That probably have it. But yeah, I'm too sure we have not. Okay. Kieran, there was a CGI pitch that I was going to get. Oh, yeah, we need to talk about that. I'll talk about that in a minute. Everyone got the scene showing Nydia, Nydia King Leo did. Okay, remember Nydia, family friendly, that doesn't include definite, scarring and torture. Well, we've got that in the show anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nydia King in the New York episode. Okay. I want to say Donnie has now. Anything Raph didn't tell us. Yeah, I knew that one. Episode 19 of episode 21. Oh no, episode 19 of season 1. Yeah. CGI. Kim Potter. CGI something else design wise. Yeah, I do want to talk about that in a minute. I'm pretty sure we've seen Mikey somewhere. Cry. Okay, can we? Well, we've seen. I'm not sure we've seen Mikey cry. Or not. Okay, where is it? Okay, Nydia got a bit up with for you, Nydia. Where? Aha. Okay, if you quickly see,
Girls are gonna help me with my work, whether they
realized okay. Here, this is their blood. That's the closest thing we'll get to blood in the show, I guess. Yeah, that's the closest thing we'll get, I guess. Well, guys, I'm afraid I have to leave. Oh, okay. Well, see you soon. Hopefully, see you next week for the discussion of issue 123. Hopefully, have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day too. She said, bye, bye, and bye. Okay, so yeah, okay. So you want to talk about the CGI show? Okay, I don't think there's really too much to talk about in terms of that show. I know that's really good. Bimelo. Well, I'll say for the next 10 minutes before I have to go to sleep. Okay, yeah, I'll probably only keep going on for like another 20 minutes. So, yeah, and I'll be like an hour. And that'll probably be enough for me, really. But yeah, let's talk about the CGI show. Okay, so I don't think there's really too much to talk about, is there? I know they released the designs. There was that trailer they released for it. Yeah, I can't really say there was much to it. I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done. I do find it interesting, however, that they have what do you call it, the Triceratons in there. But I don't know if that would be like a early season sort of thing, or just showing like a full season thing, or like or the whole show sort of thing, like what they want to do, what they want to improve, what they would like to do with that, or like what they would like to adapt from the comics. I do find it quite interesting to see what they would have done, but yeah, I think that would have been interesting to see what they would have done. I do like the designs of Shredder, but they look interesting with like him gold and red. That is quite cool. Me personally, I like the Alapex Macro Series one with him white and red. Oh, beautiful, really incredible. Yeah. King Potter. There is a fair bit for CGI total designs wise related. They were going to have sushi instead of pizza. Oh, okay. You know, if I saw that as a kid, I probably would have had sushi. My life would have been totally different if that was one I grew up on. Yeah, that's quite interesting to read or find out. Yeah, that's really interesting. I guess it would make sense because they're from the like Japanese culture and all that. Yeah, which was, you know, does sound like a bit more interesting. But I wonder like what the like story they would have done because like we look at the designs, they are like fairly similar to like 2003 ones, like, especially like KC Turtles and Shredder and all that, or Elite Guards. So I'm very surprised like how much. Well, I wonder how much it would have changed from the 2003 or from CGI one to this, like there was like a very big difference, or there was not much. Yeah, not really. There isn't really too much information on that one, is there? Because if you type in like, oh, the tmnt CGI show, you already get the 2012 one, so God knows how you find any information about that. It was also, I think there was two other ones saw, and when I was growing up, I can't remember what they're called now, but what I think one of them might have been a stop motion one where like Raph was going through his suits and then he has to fight some mouses. But I was never too sure that was part of that CGI show or if it was part of something else, like a stop motion from someone's channel. I never been able to find it again just because of like this, like how many told videos there are. But I thought that video was always quite interesting and found it always fascinating. And if it was stop motion, then beautiful. Kim Potter. Then the Triceratops had models made so they would have played a major role, most likely in the first season. Oh, that would have been interesting. As a first season sort of villain, I feel like that's really bad because you're, I don't like that just because that's quite bad. You're not really setting a big threat or anything, especially with them being out of space. You're really taking away of the grounded stuff. So when you get to the grounded stuff in like season 2, something like that, then I don't know. It's gonna be like very anticlimactic, being like, oh my god, Shredder's gonna blow up. I don't know, the bank. Oh no, we just thought we just thought we just thought that alien dinosaurs in space last season stopped the universe from dying or something like that. So that would have been, it would have been interesting. I wonder if like Shredder would have teamed up with them. Probably have like, and then like team, or it could be like the Federation sort of equivalent. That would have been interesting, I guess. Composer. They were also probably the closest designs wise to Mirage, even more than 2003 ones. Yeah, if I do look quite interesting, like some of them do look quite close to the Mirage one. But I think some do feel. I know it's really hard to say which one is like the most closest one to it because we like these art designs, art styles. It also take into consideration like animation styles, also like that, because like maybe what it looked like it was. I don't know. It's hard to say really because I mean you always get interesting things and stuff like that. So it's hard to say really. There was also this other one which I found or watched years ago. It was this like comic book one where Raphael was going through the streets and then came across this, I think it was lady. He beat up some bad guys and then just didn't do anything or walked away. It was like done this like very comic book format where he actually never really did any. Or it was like it wasn't like fully motion like sort of like how I have it here with the 2003 show. It was just like pictures and all that, which were quite interesting. Yeah. Can you send something in Discord? Let me quickly check what that is. Quite interested to see what that is. Probably something to do with that that show. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so there is actually quite a bit about it. You know, actually, and let me quickly just stop this for a minute. Let's Melo, Kieran, can you not? Too sure. I'll send things over. Okay. Let's look at this one. So before creating 2003-2009 TMT analysis series, Marshall's pitch idea that would either air Kids WB or Cartoon Network in 2001. Warner Bros. Passed on the show, making the way for 2003 TMT show on Fox Sports, originally for kids. I was quite surprised to find out that like actually about the 2003 one actually ended up on Cartoon Network or reruns and all that. So that was quite interesting to find out. They must be killing themselves and not have that show on there. As I could like own the rights to all that. That would kill them. Yeah, I do like these designs and all that. They do look like 2003 and had that comic book aspect. They give me like vibes of like 2012 and Rise. Yeah, but I think Monster Winter looks the most weirdest. It looks more like a rat, but also like a dog. It looks weird. Like it does look very much like a 2003 and all that. Oh god, Teen April, Casey. Okay, Casey looks like what's that character? Kevin 11 from Ben 10, but like the teen version. This one looks like you call it, Jean Grey or from X-Men Evolution or Mary Jane Watson or something like that from Spider-Man. It's all like that. Yeah. Do you know what? Oh, that actually looks quite cool. Fairly cool, I guess. Let me quickly put that. That looks really cool. That design. I think what? No, that looks a bit crap. With the brown. No, that's not improving it. That's okay. Yeah, the Triceratops. That definitely does look more comic book accurate and all that, or comic booky. I don't know if, like how far I would have gone with it. Especially with it. Oh yeah, this is the thing. I've always been looking at the wrong one. So yeah, I wonder. Was like sushi their like regular thing, or is this going to be, you know, oh, okay. Looking at it now, it sort of makes more sense that it's not just gonna be like a one with just. Oh, I've been looking at this all wrong. Okay, it just look. Wow, this just look really cool and all that. Let's try fighting it. Well, this does remind me of the Raphael comic from the 2007 movie. Wonder who the voices would have been for this one, especially with how they presented all that. Yeah. Okay. Kim Potter. They're weirdly Mirage-like, cover-wise. And there is at least a few other cases designs. Ooh, that doesn't sound. That sounds interesting, but at the same time very sketchy and all that. Venom says, "Sorry guys, 10 minutes is up. Okay. I've got another one next week talking about issue 123. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Hopefully." Venom says, "Bye, goodbye. Hope you have a good night. Sleep and all that." I'm gonna quickly show this one. No, Kieran says, "Bye, Mo." Okay. Yeah, it says that's too. Okay, Kieran Potter says, it's an animatic, so it's not finished animation. Yeah, that's the thing that always got me for years. I always thought it was just like, it was supposed to be this way, like, not, it's supposed to be like, not fully animated, but like, there's very trippy and all that. I guess it's going to be doing something different than it would have been different, like, how they presented it. We're interested to see what this other link was she sent. Was it this one? Was this the animated one? Well, just. Oh, okay. You just yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, there wasn't really too much to say about it. Just okay, yeah. So was that like CGI one? Was that supposed to be something to do with this, or is that supposed to be something completely different? Remember says, "Bye, Kieran. See you in the zone." Teleports away. So was those two supposed to be like connected somehow, or they were like two different things? Because they do look like they have very similar art style or like, designs. Kim Potter, at the bottom, Casey had a design E, which means there had to be an A, B, C, D, D design. Shadow was the C design, and Cinder was the A design. Was that? Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's quite cool to see actually the date when it's created and all that. So they have it on here. Was seeing foot B and all that. Oh, hang on. So was there like more designs for each of the turtles or for each of the characters? Oh, that's quite interesting. I wish I did see somewhere like there was like one with gold and all that. Don't quick try and find something up. That'll find much more than what you found. Topedia, there might have something on there. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, Kieran, I found the other designs. Kieran Potter, yeah, I think it's tied to the CGI one, but they might be different. Yeah, they look like the same with the like designs, but yeah. But if I could take you over to this page with on Topedia, there is a lot more. This one, the Tales Lair, which is sort of like a combination of 2003 with like the 2016 one. So I had the telecom room, the dojo, water ingress hatch, living room, old furnished fire elevator, Tell's individual quarters. I think that would have been cool to see. I'm gonna have here back Stallman. Oh, it looks fairly interesting. Oh, what a mouse card. That's quite cool. Good more Triceraton ones and Triceraton color concept. Ooh. Who's this? Miss Tech A. These are really cool ones. This is in the this is the same Casey one. Yeah. Splinter. Why is it not loading? Come on, load the Splinter one. Loaded Splinter? Okay, so this is Splinter B revised. What's this one? Probably C1, was A? Oh no, A. What's this? Oh, this is Sketch. Oh, Splinter C. I wonder what color he would have been. King Potter. The turtles were going to be different heights. Yeah, I understand the like fast forward and back to tours they had different heights. But I don't like when you give them different heights, so you can give a bit more different personality. Who else do we have here? Gray, Jacobs, A and B. Who are you? New taller Casey to work with April 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah, it's more like a street punk sort of person that's not really in a gang, but it's all in the streets and the hood, and like one of those sort of people. We've got KCG, HIJKL. Are these basically just different colours of? That's pretty boring. Spin C. Must make looking back at looking at all these designs, these are really cool. Mouse one, that's very interesting. Yeah, the mouse one. Ooh, foot soldier. Ooh. I like the red and gold one. That looks really cool. What's this one? A mouse with a drill on his head. If I can open. Ooh, that looks wow. That looks like one of those like the quiet place things. Try to see color. Show color concepts. Oh, I do like this one. Shredder D. Leo. Was there? And is this supposed to be a toy? Oh, maybe this was what these. So are these the toys? Are these the exact same ones from the 2003 ones? Did this reused models for them? That's very interesting. Oh, that's genetic stuff. I don't need to watch that. Wow, that's very interesting. So, was there any other ones? I'm really interested in finding out what happened to these other designs and all that. But yeah, that's really interesting to find out about that. Um, okay. Kim Potter and Ruff was going to be the biggest. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't understand why in 2012 made Donnie the tallest. I'm not against it. It's just well, it doesn't exactly make the most sense. It's I can understand it if you had a reason for it, but I don't know it always felt a bit weird. And we could change. Let me show. Get more turtles in it. Um, but Merciful. Oh god. Yeah, basically they're saying the main difference is the arm band color. Oh, talking about the toy. Yeah, I was very surprised about the toys because oh, just wow. I never would have thought they would have been the exact same ones, like even down to the model and everything. I think like the only difference is like you said, like the bandanas. I feel like maybe the head movement is. Yeah, I feel like maybe the head was a bit different as well. Because that one has like a cotton neck. Um, Well, there are things with different with this one. Probably like the belt was attached to it. I probably would not have lost all the belt. I probably would start the belts then. To all the figures. But yeah, that's really interesting. Wow, the more you know with these with these discussions. Oh, I should really do a lot more of these. These really do open up your eyes. Um, but yeah, this is really interesting. Hmm. I really want to do more of these live streams now, just so I can find out more tell stuff. Okay, here in Potter, Mirage Wrath is meant to be the smallest because Wolverine was smallest. Oh, hmm. I can understand that where they're coming from with that, but it sort of take away in a way with what they're trying to do. That would have been weird. And yeah, I know. I probably would have made sense. Mm, I'm not really sure how I feel about that because I know that just would have been weird. You had that, I guess. But it would be like a very cool, interesting design choice to would have gone for. Um, and yeah. So give it. Okay. I feel like that's all we really got to talk about, really. Yeah. Okay. We'll give it to the end of this episode. We've got like 2 minutes left, and then we can finally be free. Um, but yeah, that's really interesting about the Wrath thing. I really thought like because I always think like Mikey would be like smallest, just because he's younger and all that. That doesn't really sit too well with me of him being the smallest because he's more like Wolverine. Kim Potter, another W is going with Mirage heights, and I think Donnie was always the tallest. I don't understand why Donnie has to be the tallest. Because like, I don't know. I would always feel like Leo and Donnie should be like same sort of height. Mikey be the shortest and Raph be the tallest. That's how I would do it. As I feel like that would like probably show off the age really well, and all that. But yeah, that's quite interesting. You know, after hearing this all news about Mirage stuff, I really want to read Mirage stuff now. Yeah, wow, this is cool. Yeah, wow, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I thought that's all doesn't feel right with me with Donnie being the tallest. Yikes. Well, each version is different. I can say that. But yeah. I think it's because Donnie and Raph are depicted as twins. Twins. And Leo is older. Mikey is younger. Huh. Well, that's oh. Okay. I get why Leo's older and Mikey is younger, but no one would have really thought Raph and Donnie were twins. That's I know that like what you're saying is probably true. I'm saying probably just because I don't actually know the information. I'm not trying to say you're not right. I think it just doesn't fit well with me. Well, are they really twins? No. 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 I never would have thought they were being twins. That seems just so weird. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You know what, I'll just embrace it and accept it. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be it for this stream. Before I have even more mental breakdown, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's oh god, who's come to the stream. Thank you to everyone who's joined. Desbrew, Anidia King, Baby Mellow, Kim Potter. Thank you so much for staying around talking. Is anyone else? I think that might have been it. But yeah, thank you all for joining this very weird, unique, interesting thing. Kim Potter says bye. Yeah, bye. Oh, goodbye, y'all.